Is there?
Where are they?
I think they're on the cupboard. G'day everyone, Rod Cullerton. I just wanted to give an update. I'm currently still out at the political limitation. I've got a couple of friends flying up to the window of the bus, as you can see. But I am putting a call out for peaceful enforcement, simply because what has happened is the police have come over. Well, first of all, I was successful in getting rid of the warrant because it was incurable and deficient. So I got that through. So I have no impediment I'm not required, well, I'm under no pain against this warrant that was put out against me for, standing up for that farmer's rights. But one of the concerning issues is that the police have come over and said they will not accept a hard copy G2G pass, which we've been, allowing, well, making it available as a public notice, I suppose, or a document, I guess is the better word, to say, well, look, this is available. If you choose not to do it electronically, you can do it manually. So they didn't have to consent. But the police have now come over and read the Riot Act to me. They said if I go over the border, which I can't understand how they can say it's a border, but anyway, that's from their take. The WA police said that they will immediately, well, the sergeant's directions, well, the directions from his hierarchy are them to immediately detain me and put me in a cell because I haven't complied. They say I haven't complied because I haven't disclosed my vaccination status, and I have continuously asked under the Public Health Act of 2016 if we were to say I'm bound to a state act. But anyway, section 25, certain authorised officers, they have not been able to provide an authorised officer to make such a demand. They are coming up to me on Commonwealth jurisdiction and making unsolicited demands, and they have said if I continue down the road, I hope I've got enough fuel, because they will follow me, and as soon as I get off Commonwealth jurisdiction, they will arrest me, detain me, and put me behind bars for non-compliance. And I don't have to, whether I'm vaccinated, whether I'm not, that is my private information. I am travelling, I'm not working, I am politically campaigning, yet everyone has basically rung through. Sure, they had to go and say that they would self-isolate for 7 days, which is what I would do. That's just out of common sense to run any risk. Have I been suffering any flu-like symptoms? No. I've been tired and run down, but I certainly haven't been suffering any, that's through long mile driving and whatever. So I'm not going to certainly lie on any so-called good-to-go pass, which is I'm conditionally filling out. But I'm putting out a call now, considering we've got so many people home, yet now I'm again made the scapegoat, and that if I go home, they're putting me behind bars. And I would urge, in the interest of this nation, in the public interest, I'm calling for every person for peaceful enforcement to come to the state limitation of Western Australia, and let's really have this out on, whether if these guys don't believe in federation, or we have no constitution anymore, or the constitution means nothing to us anymore, or why you elected me as a federal senator to go in and try and uphold the laws of the nonsense, which are not. The Commonwealth laws prevail, yet these WA police or police workers who haven't been able to show that the act that they relied on, the Health Management Act or whatever it is, 2005, Emergency Act I should say, 2005, hasn't overcome my constitutional guarantee at 2.3 of the WA Constitution Act 1889. So I need all Australians now to put our differences aside. This is part of the Commonwealth mateship. You know, here I am. I'm just doing what the law says I can do. I'm out there, what every person, whether he's an elected member of Parliament or anyone bound by Clause 5 of our Constitution, is to at all times uphold the law and be law-abiding subject and do the right thing. And that's all I've ever wanted to do. I'm not here to agitate anything, but if we don't stand up as Australians and get back our law in this country, I mean, who are we? We're just... we need to all find a spine, and this is my call, a peaceful call for reinforcements before they cut me off on the internet. If I step over that political limitation, I have been told that I'm going behind bars. They haven't told me what, well, other than disclosing my private information, I'm not sure where that would throw me behind bars, especially when I'm travelling, I'm not working. But look, it's up to you guys. I've done my best, and people always said, what can we do to help? Well, I'm calling for every person, not only in Western Australia, around Australia, to come and assist me to be able to go home, because I deserve to go back to the state of my origin, to my employment, to whatever I want to do. I have a right to return home, and this pretending Premier and this WA Police putting prohibitions at an imaginary line doesn't cut it. So I have to hold firm. I have to uphold what the law has told me to do. I'm sworn to your Commonwealth, and now I'm asking people to form a Commonwealth mateship and get back our country. And I'm going to end the video because I'm getting very emotional. But I tell you what, it's absolutely demoralising to whereby these people sit there, stand there, and think they know the law and pay total disregard to our rights and freedoms. I tell you what, if I don't get the support here at this border, I'm going to resign as party leader of the Great Australian Party, because I'm not going to piss in the wind anymore. Either people get up and get our country back, or stay home. Let me know. Actually, text me if you don't want to come. Stay home, and I'll give up the roost right now, because we need to all stand for our children and our rights. And our children are suffering a lethal dose of some bloody cocktail that hasn't passed its process, pub test, and we're sitting back as adults not protecting those kids. Who the hell are we? So here I am. If you're not going to support me, let me know, because I'll go bush. Bye for now. Just want to let everyone know, for the record, someone had a bit of a shot at my shirt. I've actually got 3 shirts this colour, so things aren't as bad as what you think are out here. But I'm coming over. It's really interesting, because since I've been here, they've closed all this checkpoint down. But I want you to have a look at what they said they'll do to me if I go over this political limitation. And as you can see, there's a little esky on the back of that, Toyota Land Cruiser, and I would have to travel 900 kilometres to attend court from here, and I'm just not up for that journey. I'm too old and I'm too tired. But look, I put a plea out to everyone. Told all Australians to have a pooey or get off the potty. They either want their Commonwealth back, or if they don't, it's going to put a strong message to me, and I'm actually going to resign as party leader of the Great Australian Party, because if I can't get people to accept that we need to come under the Commonwealth, then I'm just blowing hollow air. So just, hey, listen, it's all good. Is the sergeant here? Yeah, can I see it for a minute? No, you, because, yeah, that's all right. I really, no worries. Hey, No, that's all right. Listen, you need to tuck your shirt in if you're going to address me. Now, listen, I've shown everyone I couldn't survive going 900 kilometres in that, and they tell me you're not the best driver.
Oh, I've got a licence.
I understand your position, taking nothing away. I'm actually live streaming this. I've put out a call for reinforcement to come here.
Reinforcements?
Yeah, I'm calling out to the Australian public to come and assist me to go home as a matter of right. And they're all coming. And I've actually got police officers, not ex-police officers, police officers coming from Victoria who are prepared to become Commonwealth Federal Police, take the correct contract and uphold our laws to the Commonwealth, because this is not... I've asked you more than 3 times to show whether this Emergency Act 2005 has passed democratic process, and you have failed to do it. To be taken that it's a void ab initio act, okay? So you did read the rights to me. You want to detain me in jail. I have a right to travel freely on this Commonwealth jurisdiction, and I don't have... The WA Police should not even be coming out and making unsolicited demands on Commonwealth jurisdiction. So I just put the point out there. I'm calling for all West Australians and Australians to come, because we've allowed so many people to come through here in the last 24 hours. As soon as I come and step up, I'm the one going in the bloody tin lid. So, and they tell me you don't have a good menu there. What is there to eat there?
Where?
Well, where you put me in this can. Well, you just said you will detain me. You said you had a rug.
Yes, right.
Yes, you had a rug, and what else? What do I get fed?
Oh, I haven't got a menu.
That's right, and I don't ever go anywhere without a decent menu. In actual fact, I choose the places I go
Well,
based on the menu. And do I have to be fully vaxxed to eat in a cell? I don't know. Are there requirements there? So look, I'll leave it at that. Respect you guys for what you're doing. No grudge, but I'm calling on my electorate, the people that support me as a federal senator, voted me at the last election or the election before. I'm calling for them to come and help me go home to my family.
I will offer it to you again.
Well, see, I can't contract because you're saying I had no options.
There are options.
What are they?
Well, I'll talk to you about them if you'd like to have another go at it.
Well, no, these people are on their way, so...
What I'm trying to do, Rod, is keep you fully informed of what may happen.
No, may is not must. We know all that.
Well, things are...
Okay, but everyone else has got home. There's, sure, they had to sort of say, which is fair enough, and I'm happy to say...
The people that have gone through that have been breach of the Emergency Management Act and have been actually prosecuted.
Have they?
Yes, they have.
But they've gone home to self-isolate.
But they have been...
But they're home.
Okay.
So we'll well, yeah, here we go again, because we're filing the section, we're filing in the High Court. So the point is, they have gone home, they've complied, they said they're going to self-isolate for 7 days. Whether you think that they may or may not have committed offence, that's a argument for another day. The important thing is they're all home in their bed with their families, and I'm not. Okay?
Isn't the bus your home?
That's my politically registered federal office, and you guys are preventing me from politically campaigning. Mark McGowan is using this act, which you can't declare, that is avoiding me from doing my political work nationally. I'm a party leader of a federally registered party, and that is a federal office.
More than happy to talk to you again.
But the outcome is your cold cell, and I'm not interested in that. Okay? You told me you'll tailgate me all the way to Norseman. What a cost that would be.
I've told you what, mate.
I know. So the thing is, I'm calling on the Australian people before you guys cut the internet off. Get here to this political limitation and let's sort this out once and for all. Because unless you guys can provide an act that overrides federation and you can prove to me that this is a border, good luck to you, because there's nothing come so far and nothing in the government has ever... Do you hear the government trying to come and counter, put up some counter argument to what I'm doing here? I have a duty as a sworn public officer to uphold the law. I took my oath to my countrymen. And you people don't even know the law. That's an embarrassment. You make me nervous.
The door's open, Rod, if you want to speak to me.
No, my door's open.
See you, Rod.
No.
See you, Rod.
So you're declining the offer.
I've given you the offer.
My door, my federal... I'm not going in there. That's a bloody bear trap. I'll go. You can come over to my political office and you can come into the coach.
You're more than happy to come and sit down.
No, I'm not coming into the bear trap. Okay, I'm not a piece of cheese to put on the platform.
See you, Rod.
Yeah, see you later. Thanks. And as soon as I go to make a move, the higher authority... See, they're wanting to cut another deal with me. The higher authority up the top say, grab him and throw him in the can. I don't know what for. You know, what law have I broken here? You know, whether I'm vaccinated or whether I'm not bloody vaccinated, there's no... under the Act, they have to have a qualified officer. Who are these people to... why do I have to declare anything to the cops? Because, you know, they're not with APRA. They're not a medical officer. Why do I have to disclose anything to these guys for? It's none of their information. So, yeah, well, I'm serious. Australian people got to have a poo or get off the potty. Either get your Commonwealth back. I guarantee if I don't get the support at this political limitation, here's my public notice. I will stand down as party leader of the Great Australian Party. Not that I want to, because we're just not getting the message out there. And I sacrificed a lot. I've been on the road for 4 months and I've stayed true to my constituent. Nationally, actually. Okay? So that's not a threat. That is not a threat. And that is not something to ask you to come and support me. All I'm saying is, if I don't see the support, then that's a clear message to me. I've got to go and spend my time somewhere else and perhaps live out and leave time to become an Australian abroad, really. I'm just so disgusted with this country at the moment. I could just break down in tears. I just think it's disgraceful. Anyway, I don't need your sympathy. I need your support, reinforcement. Here I am at the political limitation between South Australia and West Australia. Goodbye.